Alright, what's up guys? So I'm Edward Air and I grew my agency from 0 to 100K in 5 months in 2023. And this channel, I'm showing you guys how to do exactly the same thing. Alright, so this video is all about the fastest way to get to 30K a month. Okay, for you and your agency right now, presuming that you're running my offer, which is basically an e-commerce offer where we do everything for Shopify stores. We take over their ads managers on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat, Pinterest, Google Ads, whatever it may be. We revamp their websites, we redo their landing pages for optimal conversions. We do their email flows, email sequences, and all it takes basically to run an e-commerce store without actually doing the fulfillment or customer service, okay? They provide the ad spend, they provide the products, and they ship it out to their consumers, customers, and they deal with complaints or people liking it or whatever the fuck, right? They deal with the customers. So basically what I say is we come in, we take over your entire TikTok marketing channel from top of funnel all the way down to bottom of funnel, and then later on the call, I'm like, well, okay, TikTok is like, it has these benefits, it has these downsides, and for you, your business, I've released just Facebook first. But honestly, because Facebook is a better platform to start running ads on and to scale up on, and once you've achieved decent scale on Facebook for your clients, you can go over to TikTok, okay? But the platform doesn't matter, it's completely irrelevant. The only reason that TikTok is a thing on our website, Boom Boom Creatives, with our offer, is because it gets our foot in the door. Because people who are running e-commerce stores now, they probably are running some Google ads, they probably are running some Facebook ads, right? But TikTok is still this like unknown, new, it has this mystery feel to it, right? And they're like, if only I can crack TikTok, my store will make more money. And then we come in, we're like, hey, we're TikTok experts, which is true, but in my experience, my team's experience, Facebook has a much higher chance of success if if you want to give your clients good results, right? Keep working with them a long time. Go with a platform that gives you a higher chance of success. Okay. But all that said, okay, that's besides the point. That's the offer. That's the offer I'm teaching on this channel. If you want the full thing, everything, I have a coaching program. You can watch the first video on this channel. I charge 15K for it because it's literally all our systems. Copy, paste for you. Go and run them. Do the same thing I did. 5 months to 100K. Let's say 30K. Say 30K is your first benchmark. Okay, you can get there in 2-3 months, honestly, because I show you guys the exact path of how to get there, and I've shown you already on this channel how to do that. So it's easy. You just do the steps, and you do the reps that I'm showing you how to do, what to do, etc., and then you'll be there. Okay. Now, as business owners and agency owners, this is the most important thing that you have to keep in mind. Our goal always has to be to get paid as much as possible while fulfilling as little as possible, okay? Now, this is gonna be, it's gonna run counter to the narrative on YouTube and all the gurus propagating all this shit, where they're like, oh, work for free, do amazing work, and then get paid. No. You wanna get paid as much as possible for what you do while having to do as little work as possible, okay? Because at the end of the day, we're running this business to benefit ourselves. Right? Yeah, clients get benefits because when you give clients results and benefits, they keep working with you, you keep making money. But the whole point of what you're doing in any fucking business is to make yourself money. So never forget that, okay? Now, the quickest way to get to 30K a month is to sign 3 clients paying you 10K a month, all right? That's why I'm all about higher retainers, all right? What is easier for you to fulfill? 3 clients who pay you $10,000 every single month, okay? Or 15 clients paying you chicken shit $2,000 a month, right? And complaining about everything and having tons of problems. And you'll have to have a team of like 15 people probably to manage all of them at the same time, right? Whereas 3 high quality clients, you can handle yourself, right? You can, like one person can honestly do all the ads, run all the business managers, do all the landing pages, create all the creatives for 3 brands. Very easy. And when you need to outsource some work, go on Upwork, go on Fiverr, go on online jobs, and find some people just to do the little stuff that you can't yet, you don't have time for yet, okay? Now, it's like no shit, okay, yeah, obviously it's better to have 3 10K clients a month versus 15 2K clients a month, but this is why I tell you guys, sign and push for higher retainers on the initial call, right? If you tell someone that, yeah, for your store, our usual charge is $10,000 a month plus 10% of all revenue that we bring you, and you're just cool with it, if they have the money and they see the value of what you offer them before in the sales call, they'll go for it. I have sales calls that I will post online where, not online, on this channel, which is also online, where I do exactly that, right? Where I sign deals worth 10K a month for 4 months plus 10% of revenue. And these are stores doing $500,000, $700,000 a month, right? Organically. Then we come in, watch this. We come in because they have that much money available to spend on ad spend. They put in whatever on ad spend. We scale them up to another $500,000 a month over a period of time, over 3, 4, 5 months, right? And the deal we sign is 10% of revenue that we bring in, right? So when we get them to $500K a month, on top of the $10,000 they're paying us, they'll also pay us a performance fee of $50,000 from one fucking client, okay? So the point of this video is to say that your pricing can always be and should always be fluid, okay? So when you get on sales calls, you adjust your pricing based on who you're talking to. If I'm talking to someone who's making $500 a month revenue on their store, right? I will tell them, hey, our highest package is $10,000 a month, but this is reserved for stores doing over 100K monthly revenue, okay? For you, what we can do is X, Y, Z, and it's the same team, the same people working on your stuff, right? You get slightly less deliverables, but it'll get you to the next level. What's the level you want to get to? Maybe it's $10,000 a month, maybe it's $15,000 a month, right? We will still get you there. And our goal and our point of working together is to get you into that tier of stores, e-commerce stores, doing $100,000 months, so that then it makes sense for you to pay us the $10,000 monthly retainer plus 10% of all revenue. Make sense? Yes, makes sense. And this way you frame your offer in a very good light. And you frame basically working with you in a very good light because they think, oh, okay, this makes sense. These guys will grow us from $500 a month. They want to grow us to $100,000 a month, and they'll get us 10% take of that. Great, but I want to be at 100%. I want to be at $100,000 months, right, with my store. These guys say they can do it. Okay, let's go for it, right? And those people you can close on small retainers, 2,000, 3,000, whatever, right? It's hard to do higher because they just don't have the cash flow, all right? Now, you can adjust your pricing real time on the call based on what you get out of them. So based on what they tell you about their business, their margins, their profits, their revenue, etc. Okay, so whenever you have, okay, me personally, this is what I do. I don't like taking calls anymore myself for anyone doing under $30,000 a month. Okay, those all go to my sales team because those are closable calls, and these are the calls you're gonna get. Like the majority of your calls when you're starting out are gonna be in that range. Under 30K a month or two, okay? So you gotta sell them on the hopes and dreams of getting their store up to, you know, big months. But I like taking sales calls when they're making at least 30K, preferably 50K plus, because on a 50K plus store, I can very easily justify them paying us, let's say $7,500 a month plus 15% of revenue, which is actually a better deal for us than $10,000 a month plus 10% revenue, right? Because we bring them clients, money, revenue, and we get our share of that. Right? And the work for us from one client to the next is always plus minus the same, right? Like yes, higher tier clients require more work when they're doing larger volume on their stores, they need more creators, they need more ads pumped out, etc., right? And that's how I justify charging them such a high monthly retainer. Now, the other thing I say on the sales calls is that, this is actually true, is I say that the monthly retainer is just a flow through cost for me. Okay, so it's what it takes me to pay my team includes me, to deliver everything that we're giving you, okay? So on the retainer, us, Boom Boom Creators, we don't make money, we don't lose money. And where we make money is on the is on the revenue share, all right? And then those guys, even though 10,000 is a big number, right? They think, oh, okay, wow, these guys are actually pretty generous, right? Like, there must be really something going on there in their agency if their flow-through costs are $10,000 per client per month, right? They must really know what they're doing. So as long as you price anchor high like that, people by default assume you have something really fucking special, okay? So what you gotta do on your sales calls, once you have a few reps in, and you've done them a couple times, right, is start just bumping up the fucking price and up it based on who you're talking to. So from my experience, anyone making over 50K a month can easily afford a $5,000 monthly retainer plus 15% revenue, okay, easily. And I usually pitch them on $7,500 monthly retainer for 4 months plus 15% of all revenue that we bring them. And guys, if a store is doing 50K revenue a month, okay, they probably don't have everything optimized because those, like, Yeah, 50K is a big number, but it's not a huge number, okay? So they have a lot of inefficiencies in their store that you can go in and fix up just using Fiverr fucking freelancers and relying on their experience. For example, I told you before that on email campaigns and email flows, email marketing overall for an e-commerce store should make up 30% of revenue, right? So in a $50,000 store, 15 of it should be from email. When I talk to brands doing 50,000 or so, they never have their email that high, okay? And in an earlier video, I went on my computer, I went on Fiverr.com, and I found freelancers who charge between $100 and $200 to get email flows and email campaigns on Klaviyo set up for e-commerce stores to get revenue up to, guess what? 30,000. No, sorry, 30%, okay? Which is what you're aiming for. And when you have a percent revenue from everything you give them, right? The more money you give them, the more you get back. So basically, maybe this video is all over the place, but the fastest way to get to $30,000 a month is to sign 3 big fish clients paying you $10,000 a month. Okay, even faster, just sign one client $10,000 a month who's doing $200,000 a month, and you bring in another $200,000 revenue, and you have 10% revenue share. So you get $10,000 a month to return him, you bring him $200K, and you get $220 on top. $30,000 for you for the work that someone else did because you outsourced. Okay, or at the start, again, when you're starting out, the work that you actually did. Because the best way to learn how to run ads is on other people's money. Okay, honestly. So anyway, hope that was interesting. Hope that was, I don't know, a little bit informative. I will see if this video style is better than direct looms, but yeah, it's kind of freestyling. And again, remember, the most important thing as an agency owner, as a business owner, is to get paid as much as fucking possible while doing as little fulfillment as you can. Okay? 3 clients paying you $10,000 a month, much less fulfillment than 15 clients paying you a shitty $2,000 a month. All right, that's me. Cheers.